Welcome to the Heavy Spoilers Show. I'm your host Definition, and we finally have our first look at the Batbike. It's been a crazy time to be a Bat fan recently, and the first looks and leaks on the movie are coming thick and fast, giving us more and more of an idea on what the film will be about. We've finally got a chance to see the Batbike as it hits the streets of Glasgow this week, and there's a lot to unpack from this first look. Throughout this video, we'll be giving our thoughts on it, where it pulls from, and what could be happening in the movie. There's also a lot of leaked set photos I want to discuss, and what they mean. There may be some spoilers here, so if you want to go into the film as blind as possible, then I highly suggest that you turn off now. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to never miss a video, and with that out the way, let's get into our breakdown of all the information that we have on the Batman. Okay, so if you've been keeping up to date with the channel, then you'll know that recently we dropped a filming schedule that had dates and times of a car chase scene that will be taking place on the streets of Glasgow. This was initially thought to be for the Batmobile, and whilst this could still be the case, as of the making of this video, it does look like the road scenes will be centered around the Batbike. The first pictures of Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne featured the character on top of a bike, and it looks like this may be the main mode of transport for the Cape Crusader, as we know from information on the film that he is just starting out. The movie will be a year 2 story, so it does make sense that he wouldn't have all of his equipment together, and this is why the suit looks handmade and why he's resorting to a bike. As for the bike itself, it looks extremely high tech, and you will be surprised to see that it does come in black. At the front we can see what looks to be ears almost similar to the cowl itself, and there is a pointy design to the front of the ride. Designer Ash Thorpe over the last couple of months has been teasing several details on his design for the car, so I was actually very surprised to see this today. We have been expecting a Batmobile all week, and whilst it's not out of the question as the scenes are filming over the weekend, it looks for the moment that they are predominantly using a bike in the film. Because of the scheduling, I was sure that the Batmobile would be posted by Matt Reeves last night. However, the fact that he didn't put anything out, coupled with these shots, makes a lot more sense. So yeah, Batman will be using a motorbike at some points throughout the film to get around. We may even get a Batpod ejection scene from the Batmobile like The Dark Knight, and of course Batman Returns. That's purely speculation, but I think that it's more likely that he will have the bike first before moving onto a car. There are rumours that there's going to be a second Batsuit in the movie, and who knows, he may upgrade his suit along with the ride. Bikes have had a large part in Batman's rich history, and the most recent one that springs to mind comes from Zero Year, in which Batman used an almost steampunk-like version of the ride to get around a Gotham that had been completely taken over by the Riddler. The Riddler is of course going to be the villain in this movie, so it does tease that they may be pulling from that graphic novel. Batman the Animated Series also heavily featured motorbikes, and the Bat Helmet which the character used to don before riding off into the night. Remember kids, safety first. Though he is more famously known for the car, this definitely isn't outside of what the character tends to ride on, especially with some of the leaked images that we have on the film so far. After visiting the murder scene that we saw a couple of months ago, perhaps Batman decides that he needs to upgrade his motorbike, and this continues the motif of escalation throughout the film. As for the car itself, we don't have anything beyond the information that it will be a muscle or sports car that is more grounded than what we've come to see in prior movies. On screen right now we have some of the concept cars that Ash Thorpe is pulling from, and after looking at the bike they definitely line up with the direction of the film and do provide this photo with a lot more weight on how the props and vehicles will look. Overall, it does feel like they've looked at things that you can currently buy, and this makes me believe that the 1990s time setting that the movie is supposed to have may be incorrect. We did see from the leaked footage of the mugging that there was a mobile phone there, so personally I don't believe that this is still a period piece. The bike definitely seems to fit in with that as it's very sleek, but it also seems like something you could potentially buy. Again, this Batman is going to be very grounded, and rather than just getting crazy gadgets, he will be reappropriating things from the real world and turning them into his arsenal. I think the bike looks great, and though I was hoping for a bit more from today's shoot, I'm definitely hyped for the look. Now of course, if the Batmobile drops I'll cover it, but if this is all we get, then consider me happy with the first look. Now moving away from this, we finally have confirmation of what colour the Batsuit will be. The Batsuit video had a red filter over the top of it, so it was very difficult to tell what colour it actually was, and this led to a lot of speculation. This image dropped recently showing the suit, and behind it you can also see a black piece of cloth as well as a bright blue one. So, though we know that the suit is definitely a specific colour, the cape is still up in the air. I am kind of hoping for a grey and blue suit, and there were even rumours of that, but I guess we will have to see. As I mentioned earlier, there are also leaks that there will be a second suit in the film after the first Batsuit is destroyed, so these two capes, it could be mix and match. Anyway, I've put together an image of the suit and the camera test side by side so you can see that everything lines up, and this leak is indeed true. The person who took this photo also posted an image of a movie maker's van, which is a production company that specialises in film. Captain Obvious here. Though there have been some people saying this is fake, I don't know why someone would go to the lengths of making a fake suit just to get a couple of likes on Twitter. Instagram user Fellowship of the Cons also took this photo for Gotham Renewal Corporation. This looks like it could be a Wayne Enterprise subsidiary that specialises in revitalising dilapidated parts of Gotham. There are several images on their Instagram page in which they stand beside the sign, and this adds a lot of authenticity to them and also allows us to date when they were taken. The board was apparently found near Hardwood Mental Hospital, and according to the user, the film crew was there at one point taking principal photography. Now, I don't know about you, but this just screams Arkham Asylum to me. Not only was it a mental hospital, but it also has that classic gothic feel to it that makes it look like the location would be right at home in the Batman universe. Arkham has always been somewhere that's built to help those with severe mental problems, but you often get the feeling that it could be making things worse. This horror aesthetic often backs that up in the books, and there's always been a more sinister side to it. I feel like these images definitely capture that, and it's amazing seeing what could be Arkham in this photo. It also shows that Bruce could be revitalising the building, as no doubt he will be filling it with a lot of residents soon. Now, before we get into the rest of the video, I just want to let you know we're giving away a free copy of the Infinity Saga box set to one random subscriber. All you have to do to be in with a chance of winning is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your thoughts on the updates in the comment section below. The winner is going to be chosen at random on the 15th of March, and the set will be shipped out from then to whoever gets the prize, so best of luck to everyone who takes part. Okay, and finally, we have a look at the Halloween setting for the movie. If you've been keeping up to date with the channel, then you'll know that we posted a story about a casting call at a Halloween party earlier in the week. This was given a lot more weight with the release of some pumpkins and what looks to be a GCPD officer walking down some steps. For those who don't know, the film is based on the graphic novel Along Halloween, and these are providing a lot of weight to the theory that there will be a big moment that happens on the infamous holiday. The Long Halloween follows several murders that all occur over certain holidays, and they spring forth from this date because that is when the story really starts to kick off. Though it initially begins in June at a wedding, it's from Halloween onwards that it gets a full thrust and really puts Gotham into a panic. Though this is a little shot, it does show the kind of architecture that the film is going for, and I love how the building has an almost classic feel to it that reminds me a lot of Batman 1989. I can't wait to see scenes like this in motion, and it has me all very excited. And that's everything since the last update, and yeah, like I said, I'm just very hyped for the movie. I think it all looks really good, and I love the down-to-earth feel that this film has. Everything so far seems very grounded, and it's brilliant watching the little tidbits of information come out bit by bit. We do breakdowns on the Batman every week, same bat time, same bat channel, so make sure you stay locked into heavy spoilers to never miss any of the information. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and check out our full breakdown of the reportedly leaked second Batsuit, which is going to be linked at the end. If you want to support the channel from as little as 99 cents a month, then please click the join button below. You get access to content early and can also suggest video topics and breakdowns. We massively appreciate it, and it goes a long way to helping videos like this get made. If you want to come chat to us after the show, either follow us at DefinitionYT or click the Discord link in the description below. Those are the best ways to keep up to date with heavy spoilers, so hopefully we see you over there very soon. This is a channel for people who are super into superheroes, so if that's the kind of thing you like, hit subscribe. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. I've been Definition, you've been the best, and I'll see you next time. Take care, peace.